Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Class 11th, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
And God, इतना कम बोलते हैं बेटा आप लोग. Surprisingly, so your class must be a very quiet class when it is offline, right? कोई बोलते ही नहीं है class में. Even if there's no teacher, you have so much of silence in the class. No or yes? See, no answer for this also. I wonder you people are so quiet. Okay, whatever I have covered till now, let me see now if you can understand this flow chart. When we'll study blood vascular system, we'll be studying about heart, blood, and blood vessels. Blood vessels, we know arteries, veins, and which is the third one?
Capillaries.
Capillaries, बच्चे. Thank God, बोले तो आप लोग. Now, blood, we said it is made up of plasma, and those three together were known as which elements?
Formed elements.
Formed element.
So we had three types of formed elements: RBC. Next to you speak.
WBC platelets.
Very good. RBCs were called erythrocytes. What were WBCs called?
Leukocytes.
बहुत बढ़िया. And
Leukocytes.
platelets? Very nice. And
Thrombocytes.
Thrombocytes.
Thrombocytes. Okay, WBCs, again we said, depending upon whether they contain granules or not, they're divided into two categories, granulocytes and
Agranulocytes.
those which have granules. Are granulocytes or agranulocytes?
Granulocytes.
Yes. And then we did the examples, the types, sorry, neutrophils, eosinophils, and which was the third one? Basophils. I was doing this with you. Agranulocytes, we have two types, B lymphocytes and which are involved in antibody immunity, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. Which are the two kinds of lymphocytes? B lymphocytes and
T lymphocytes.
I had started with the blood clotting. I think वो अभी start करा था, ठीक से समझ में नहीं आया है. So I'm going to take up again this topic with you, and then I'll go back and ask questions on what we have done. चलिए, let's do this. क्या हुआ यहाँ पे बेटा? चोट लग गया. So we're going to have a process which is known as hemostasis. Everybody must have experienced in their life this process, hemostasis. Basically, whenever we use the word hemostasis, it means injury to ho gaya, chot to lag gayi, but we have to prevent the blood from flowing. This process is called hemostasis. Every human being in their life must have certainly undergone many times this process of hemostasis. What happens in hemostasis is there's an injury and the body tries its best to prevent what? To prevent the loss of blood. This process is known as hemostasis. Spelling देखिए बेटा. Hemoglobin वाला hemo, HAEMO, hemo, and then stasis. Now tell me beta, the process by which the body prevents the loss of blood through injury is known as?
Hemostasis.
Hemostasis.
So all of us will remember the last time you hurt yourself, there was an injury and एक थोड़ा सा blood, 2-4 drops blood निकलने के बाद automatically बंद हो जाता है. That process is hemostasis. It's a little complicating process. I'll be taking it in detail today with you. देखो बच्चा, this is the place supposing injury हो गया. सबसे पहले you remember, कैसे समझाऊं? Okay, let's talk about helping each other. Friends like करते हैं ना, when teacher scolds one child and everybody says, ma'am, no, he or she was not alone, we all were there. कुछ ऐसा ही समझ लीजिए. When we'll have a cut here, let me explain the simple process first with you. सबसे पहले बचाव करने के लिए प्लेटलेट्स है कोई का. platelets are the ones who will be active. Immediately they become active. And then they will start depositing over here. एक दो platelets फटाफट जो पास की platelets है वो आकर के यहाँ पे deposit हो जाएंगे. Once they deposit here, they will send a message to all the nearby platelets also, all the nearby friends कि जल्दी आइए यहाँ पे emergency है. So, and जो शुरू में platelets आएंगे बेटा, you know what they're going to do? They're going to change their shape. They'll change the shape in a thread-like structure. ऐसे करके thread, ताकि यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा बंद हो जाए ये चोट जहाँ पे लगी है. So first thing is, as soon as there's an injury, the platelets at this area will change their shape. Number one, so that they become long, elongated, and ये पूरी चीज को cover कर सके. Second is, this message goes to the platelets nearby when the shape changes, that please come to help at this point. So other platelets also जो पास में है वो सब आके यहाँ पे stick चिपक जाते हैं सारे के सारे. This is what we call as a platelet plug. What is this called as? Platelet plug. If you see ये छोटे छोटे dots, हाँ बेटा, ये जो छोटे छोटे दिख रहे हैं circles, they're all platelets. They've all deposited कहाँ पे? इस जगह पे जहाँ पे चोट लगी है. And they came from nearby places. So first thing is जैसे ही injury होएगा, the platelets over there will come and make a line. ये देखो, they change the shape over there. ऐसे करके elongated हो जाएंगे. After they become elongated, the nearby platelets also get activated. Okay, they get activated and सब यहीं पे आके stick कर जाएंगे to the original platelets. And then you will get a plug which is known as which plug? Platelet plug. So basically बेटा दो चीजें होती हैं blood coagulation में. एक तो platelets and दूसरा we have a very important role of some proteins which are present in the blood. So one by one I am taking up both the things with you. Abhi I have just talked about how platelets help in blood clotting. I'll be talking and explaining to you how proteins also help in blood clotting. We just discussed ना कि platelets क्या करते हैं. Platelets वाला part everybody has understood. इसमें क्या होता है देखो बेटा. As soon as there is a cut, platelets immediately come to this place and they start releasing some chemicals also. When they release chemicals, then they attract the nearby platelets. Some chemicals will be released over here, shape भी change हो जाएगा and they will start attracting जो आसपास की platelets हैं उनको भी. And when more number of platelets stick together, they form this plug which is known as which plug? What is this plug? This is called as platelet plug. So this is one aspect of blood clotting जिसमें platelets का role हमने पढ़ लिया. Site of injury, clumped platelets. Platelets clumping. Clumping means sticking together. ऐसे करके ये clumping होता है. एक दूसरे से stick कर जाना चिपक के यहाँ पे एक plug बना लेना. That is what we call as clumped platelets. Now आगे क्या होता है? This यहाँ तक everybody is okay. Platelets have clumped and you got a platelet plug. Now they will release a chemical over here. They are going to release. Now we already have some proteins in the blood. I'm going to come to the protein part of the blood now. थोड़ा सा इसको ध्यान से देखेंगे हम लोग. बेटा, these are activated platelets now. ये जो platelet plug में है, these platelets are known as which platelets?
Activated platelets.
They are activated platelets because now they'll be able to stop the blood which is flowing. So how do we do this? इसको हम करके देखते हैं. There are certain proteins in the blood. One by one we'll be learning this with me. Which ions are involved? ये सारी चीज भी साथ साथ करते हैं. Recently कब चोट लगा? Anybody was hurt anywhere? Recently anyone got hurt? No? Me? Nobody remembers? Never mind. बेटा, all these processes are being done. ये जितना भी आप देख रहे हो to make fibrin. What is the main purpose of this, सब कुछ? Because what has to be made?
Fibrin.
Yes, बेटा. This has to be made. This will be like a seal. M seal या दूसरे आपने देखा होगा. Basically something which stops the flow. जब leakage होता है तो M seal लगा देते हैं. What is that basically? That is going to stop something from coming out. Taps पे भी लगाते हैं हम लोग. So we are going to start from here. यहाँ पे the platelets were clumped. What does the word clumped mean? Tell me. बेटा स्टेप्स में देखो, फर्स्ट इज इंजरी, ऐसे याद करो, विच इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप, इंजरी. सेकेंड स्टेप इज वेसल कॉन्ट्रैक्शन, ये वाला शेप इज चेंजिंग, एंड द थर्ड स्टेप इज प्लेटलेट प्लग. Till here, if everybody is okay, I'm proceeding further. Which is the first one? Injury. Which is the
Injury.
second? Which is the second?
Vessel contract.
Good. And the third one is?
Platelet plug.
And the fourth and the final stage which I'm going to do is fibrin clot. इसको समझाना है बस. These four stages are already there on the screen. Injury, vessel contract, platelet plug, fibrin clot. यहाँ तक तो we have already done. Okay. Now we'll start. There are some factors in the blood which will help in making of this substance which I told you, which is very important, which we call as fibrin. This is fibrin. Fibrin क्या होता है बेटा? Fibrin is a very strong thread-like structure जो आकर के platelet plug को surround कर लेगा. And it will form a mesh-like net. ये देखिए mesh. Mesh क्या होता है? जाली. You know in Hindi we call it जाली. You know what's a sieve? Mesh. चाय फिल्टर करते हैं. Have you seen that mesh? sieve बोलते हैं जिसको.
Yes, ma'am.
That basically जाली जैसा threads, बहुत long. But बेटा ये जो threads है ना, they're very strong threads. Main purpose is कि ये fibrin आ जाए and किसी भी तरह से ये fibrin बन जाए. Because this fibrin are very strong threads. And ये platelet plug के आसपास what will they make? They will make a mesh. So this will help in clotting the blood. And आपको उस समय लगता है blood रुक गया है, but it takes certain weeks so that this clot becomes stronger and your blood vessel totally heals. बहुत टाइम लगता है. देखने में उस समय तो स्टॉप हो जाता है, but then it takes time according to the week. Okay. Now these clump platelets, they will release thromboplastin. We are here. The platelets have already clumped together. What are they going to release?
Thromboplastin.
Yes, thromboplastin. Now, this will form an enzyme, prothrombinase, which is the name of, what is the name of the enzyme?
Prothrombinase.
Yes, basically thrombokinase or prothrombinase enzyme. For being active, this enzyme needs these ions. Which ions? Calcium.
Ca2 plus.
Yes, beta, calcium. In the presence of this enzyme, prothrombinase, prothrombin converts to thrombin. Prothrombin will convert to thrombin only in the presence of which enzyme?
Prothrombinase.
देखो बेटा, ये एंजाइम था ही नहीं पहले. जैसे ही प्लेटलेट्स में क्लम्पिंग हुआ, what substance was released?
Thromboplastin.
Thromboplastin.
This thromboplastin will form the enzyme. What is the name of the enzyme?
Prothrombinase.
Very good. In the presence of calcium ions, this enzyme prothrombinase will change prothrombin into thrombin. These are the steps that we have done. सब अपना अपना काम करेंगे. First thing, when the platelets got clumped up, what did they release, children? First step here.
Thromboplastin.
Thromboplastin.
Thromboplastin was released because वो enzyme चाहिए जो prothrombin को thrombin में change करेगा. So this thromboplastin will form this enzyme. Which enzyme?
Prothrombinase.
Prothrombinase.
This prothrombinase enzyme in the presence of calcium ions will convert prothrombin to
Thrombin.
thrombin. And this thrombin will now convert the soluble fibrinogen into insoluble fibrin. Insoluble so that it does not dissolve in the blood. We have to make this fibers insoluble. Otherwise, बेटा जब bleeding होगा तो ये तो fibers blood में ही dissolve कर जाएंगे, गायब हो जाएंगे. So we need something which is insoluble in blood. The fibrinogen is soluble. It has to be changed into insoluble form. The insoluble form of fibrinogen is called?
Fibrin.
Fibrin.
I told you हमें fibrin चाहिए. Because this fibrin will surround this पूरा platelet plug के आसपास surround करके it will make a mesh which is known as clot or it is known as coagulum. फिर यहाँ पे blood flow बंद हो जाएगा. चलिए, the first step was?
Injury.
Yes. second is
Vessel contraction.
as soon as there's an injury, some chemicals are released and all the nearby platelets are also attracted at this point where there's an injury and a plug is formed. What is that plug called?
Platelet plug.
Platelet plug.
And platelet plug को surround करने के लिए for making a clot, what is needed? Some insoluble strong fibers which are called
Fibrin.
fibrin. Fibrin चाहिए because they are very strong, they are thread-like, they are insoluble, so fibrin ही चाहिए. So last step में fibrin बनाना है. How are we going to make fibrin? These platelets, clumped platelets, will release a substance which is called
Thromboplastin.
Thromboplastin.
thromboplastin. Will form an enzyme,
Prothrombinase.
prothrombinase. Prothrombinase in the presence of which enzyme?
Calcium and calcium ion.
Yes, beta. Calcium ions will change prothrombin to.
Thrombin.
Thrombin.
Now this thrombin will change the soluble fibrinogen into
Fibrin.
Insoluble fibrin.
He changed it to insoluble fibrin. And fibrin हमको चाहिए था because fibrin I told you is insoluble. They're strong thread-like structures. They will form what? एक word use किया था हमने, mesh. What was the word we used?
Mesh.
Mesh. Mesh का मतलब होता है जाली और जाल. तो पूरा thread-like structures का एक mesh बन जाएगा. And that is what we call as a clot. Or what is the other name we call? Coagulum. What is the word used for clot? Other name?
Coagulum.
Coagulum.
चलिए, let me hide this. देखते आपको याद हुआ, then I'll keep showing you. First three steps everybody knows. Now tell me इसके बाद क्या होगा? After the platelets clog, what do they release?
Thromboplastin.
Thromboplastin.
Everybody agrees they release thromboplastin. Then thromboplastin forms an enzyme. Oh, this man is Abuzer.
Prothrombinase.
Prothrombinase. Prothrombinase will convert what to what?
Prothrombin to thrombin.
Prothrombin to thrombin.
Very nice. And thrombin will do what?
It will convert soluble fibrinogen to fibrin, which is insoluble.
Perfect. So we have got fibrins, long insoluble thread like देखो ये mesh. Can you see these threads over here surrounding the platelet plug? ये platelet plug है. यहाँ पे वो नहीं platelets नहीं दिखाई दे रहे हैं. You can see these threads over here. This is actually fibrin. This is insoluble. Blood यहाँ से निकलेगा तो वो dissolve नहीं होंगे. So we get clot which is known as coagulum. Let's talk about the blood groups. Blood groups were discovered by, let's give some honor to this person, Karl Landsteiner. What is his name? The person who discovered blood groups?
Karl Landsteiner.
So whenever we are going to talk about blood groups, we'll be talking about ABO grouping and RH grouping. RH positive, RH negative. थोड़ा सा class 10 में शायद पढ़ा होगा आपने. Type A, type B, and this is AB. Both, see antigen A is present over here, just different shapes to make you understand. This is B, antigen B. This is both AB and this does not have any antigen. So we call it as O. ऐसा नहीं है कि O में O antigen है. Nothing like this. It does not have either A or B. That is why it is known as type O. I'll be going to details about this. See this. Blood grouping we are going to do. A, if it contains, the blood contains antigen A, then the antibody will be उल्टा. बेटा जो एंटीजन होता है उसका ऑपोजिट वी हैव एंटीबॉडीज. सो एंटीजन इज A, so antibody will be anti B. Now tell me, if antigen is B, then antibodies would be
A.
हाँ A, और we simply say anti A बोल देते हैं because यहाँ पे anti word लगाया है A के साथ, तो यहाँ पे anti लगाएंगे. देखो बेटा जो चीज नहीं है वो एंटीबॉडी में है और जो नहीं है वो है, उल्टा चलता है. एंटीजन A is anti B, antigen B is anti A, antigen A and B, which antibodies?
No antibody.
And if there is no antigen, then you will have Both anti-A and anti-B antibodies. Now understand what are these antigens. पहले तो इस word को समझते हैं. There are basically two types of antigens जो हमारा पूरा blood group determine करते हैं. That is antigen A and antigen B. Antigens are those chemicals which cause immune response on RBCs. Okay, they make your RBCs immune. They activate the RBCs for becoming immune response देने के लिए. These are known as antigens. Same beta. Similarly, this is present where? Okay, RBCs. Similarly, plasma also contains two antibodies, anti-A and anti-B. So RBCs basically contain two antigens, antigen A and antigen B, and plasma contains two antibodies. The name is what? Anti-A and anti-B. Antigens कहाँ पे होंगे बेटा? RBCs में या plasma में?
Plasma.
Antigens. ये वाले. ये देखो red बना है ना? This shows that they are present in
RBCs.
If you see these red cells, they are actually RBCs and they are showing you that these are present. That means antigens are present on RBCs. If you see this yellow thing flowing in this is plasma. So antibodies are present in plasma. ये तो हमने कल भी परसों भी पढ़ा था. When we talked about COVID, we said plasma donation. Because antibodies are not present here in RBCs. We did not say donate blood for this COVID immunity. The doctors did not say donate blood. They said donate plasma. Because antibodies are present in blood or plasma basically.
Plasma.
The first thing to understand, antigens are present in RBCs, that is your blood, and antibodies are present in the plasma. The color difference will show you. ये red है तो antigens यहाँ पे present है. RBCs contain two types of antigens, antigen A and antigen B. Whenever I say antigen, कुछ भी नहीं है. Antigen is a chemical जो start करेगा the immune response, initiate करेगा the process of immunity. But fighting and everything, मतलब ये एक message देगा that yes, we need some kind of antibodies to be made so that immunity can be produced. So antigen is this, okay? Now antibodies are not present in RBCs. Where are they present?
Plasma.
They are present in plasma and they do not contain two antigens. They contain two antibodies. Now there is a difference over here, okay? Antigens are chemicals, but antibodies are proteins. Structural chemical difference समझ लीजिए बेटा. Difference between antigen and antibody I am telling you. Antigens are chemicals, but antibodies are proteins. Number one. Number two, antigens are present in RBCs and antibodies are present in the plasma. Antigens are produced, they are chemicals which will start the immune response. How they will start the immune response? क्योंकि जब antigen आएंगे तभी antibodies बनेंगे. So antibodies are produced in response to antigens only. Once we have an antigen, antibodies will be produced. चलिए इसको देखते हैं. Let us talk about an individual who has a blood group A. So obviously the antigen will also be A. Antibodies will be
Anti-B.
B.
now a blood group person A can always donate blood to a blood group person A. 10th में पढ़ा होगा AB is the universal recipient. Did you read about this?
Yes.
AB.
Yes,
Universal.
ma'am.
It can take blood from all. So इसमें कुछ भी मुश्किल नहीं है. A वाला A को तो देगा ही देगा. AB को तो सभी दे सकते हैं. तो we can write AB also. It can receive blood from whom? A वाला है. So it can receive blood from A and of course O. Can you tell me why it can receive blood? चलो अभी रुक जाओ, confuse हो जाओ. Let me come to this. B. Which is the antigen?
B.
Antibodies produced with
Anti-A.
anti-A. Now it can give blood to B वाला B को तो देगा and AB को तो सभी दे देते हैं, so B and AB. Similarly, it can receive blood from its own group and O group. Let's talk about AB. We talked about codominant IA, IB. पढ़ा था IA, IB, IO, all that things in class 10. So antigens are both okay. Antigens are both A and B. What about antibodies? बेटा जो चीज नहीं होती है उसकी एंटीबॉडी बनती है. ए था तो बी बना, बी था तो ए बना, यहाँ तो दोनों है तो कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है. सो इट इज गोइंग टू बी nil. ओके, इट कैन डोनेट ब्लड टू AB. पीपल कैन डोनेट ब्लड टू AB ओनली. देखो AB वाले बहुत स्मार्ट होते हैं. दे कैन टेक ब्लड फ्रॉम ऑल बट दे कैन डोनेट ब्लड ओनली टू इट्स ओन ब्लड ग्रुप, दैट इज AB. दे कैन रिसीव ब्लड फ्रॉम ऑल द ब्लड ग्रुप्स. इससे बिल्कुल उल्टे O वाले होते हैं बेटा. O, they do not have any antigens, so they will have all the antibodies. जो चीज नहीं होती है वो एंटीबॉडी में आती है, कुछ भी नहीं है. They can donate blood to, this is known as universal donor. I think you remember this also, universal donor. So this will give blood to all of them, but it can receive blood only from O. ये सबको दे सकते हैं, but ले सिर्फ अपने से सकते हैं. ये सबसे ले सकते हैं, but दे सिर्फ अपने को ही सकते हैं. And rest, it is very simple. Now let me have a revision of what we've done in this today. When we're talking about blood groups, antigens are present on, tell me what are these?
RBC.
And antibodies are present on,
Plasma.
which ones are chemicals? Antigens or antibodies?
Antigen.
Yes. And which ones are proteins?
Antibodies.
Antibodies are proteins. Now, how many antigens are present in RBCs?
2.
2. And how many types of antibodies?
2.
Plasma. 2 only. Now you tell me. Blood group A, antigen will be?
A.
Which will be the antibody?
Anti-B.
Anti-B. It can donate blood to A वाला A को तो देगा and universal recipient. Similarly, B also. Okay, I'll ask you after a 2 minutes something. अब ये देखते हैं blood grouping कैसे बनता है blood group. These are red na antigens. Can you see these black dots all around? These are antigens, and antigens are present on, what are these red oval structures?
RBCs.
Yes beta, they are antigens. अब बेटा देखो दोनों का combination हो रहा है. Antibodies, this Y-shaped structures we called antibodies. Now see, antigens will combine with antibodies. And ये बनेगा, agglutination takes place. Let me explain this to you. Antigen A will react with anti-A. Antigen B will react with anti-B. Okay. Antigen A will react with anti-A. चलो यहाँ देखते हैं. Antigen A, ये कहाँ गया? Anti-A, anti-B. Which were the two kinds of antibodies produced by plasma? Anti-A and anti-B. So antigen will react with anti-A, and antigen B reacts with which antigen?
Anti-B.
Anti-B.
Anti-B beta. Okay. Now mixing of blood takes place. Interaction होगा between antigens and antibodies. ये देखो, दोनों में interaction हो रहा है. They are going to combine. इन दोनों RBCs के बीच में ये antibodies आ जाएंगे यहाँ पे, और ये दोनों आपस में चिपक जाएंगे. इनका कनेक्शन हो जाएगा एंटीजेंस का. लेट मी एक्सप्लेन इट ओवर हियर. देखो बेटा यहाँ पे दो एंटीजेंस के बीच में कुछ नहीं था ना. यू कैन यू सी एनीथिंग बिटवीन दीज एंटीजेंस? देयर इज एम्प्टी स्पेस ओवर हियर. बट सी ओवर हियर, these two antigens are now connected with this blue Y-shaped structures, which are actually what?
Antibodies.
Antibodies. So clumping is taking place. I just told you the word clumping. Clumping means to stick to one another. They're sticking to one another. Antigens and antibodies, they're sticking to one another. This clumping, this is called agglutination. What is this called of RBCs?
Agglutination.
This is called agglutination. Okay? Please remember this. These are your antigens. These are the antibodies. Antibodies will go and fit up into these places so that RBCs can agglutinate. They can clump together. Okay? And this process is known as agglutination. Will you remember what is this process called? Yes, agglutination of RBCs. Which group persons are called universal donors?
O.
Yes. Which group people are called universal donors?
O group people.
And which ones are universal recipients?
AB.
Children, name the two antigens which are present in RBCs.
A and B.
And where are antibodies present?
In plasma.
Plasma. And which are the two antibodies which are present in plasma?
Anti-A and anti-B.
Okay. Antigen A for agglutination will react with which antibody?
Anti-A.
Anti-A. And what about antigen B?
It will react with anti-B.
Yes, it will react with anti-B. Where are antigens present?
RBC.
Yes. And when they stick together, okay, the word was clumping. What was the word we had done?
Clumping.
Clumping.
So when they clump together, this process is known as what?
Agglutination.
Agglutination.
Tell me now, those people which have a blood group A, they can donate blood to whom?
A and AB.
A and AB. And those who have B can donate blood to?
B and AB.
C.
And which ones are the universal recipients?
AB.
Which ones are the universal donors?
O.
Oh. Okay. RH factor I'll be doing with you just now. See this chart again. Let me do it with you. Name the antibodies which are present in the plasma of a person with blood group AB. Come on. The antibodies.
No antibody.
So my question is, name the antibodies present in the plasma of an individual whose blood group is AB.
No antibody.
No antibodies.
Neither M or B.
Antibodies are present. And name the antibodies which are present in the plasma of an individual with blood group A.
Anti-B.
So what is this RH grouping? RH factor, also known as rhesus factor. It was found in the rhesus monkey. That is why we still continue to call it as RH factor. This is also an antigen which is found on RBCs. अभी तक तो हमने पढ़ा कि RBC के ऊपर बस दो ही antigens होते हैं. Which two antigens I told you are found on RBCs? देखिए picture. You know about this. Only two types of antigens. Which two antigens?
A and B.
Antigen A and antigen B. But in some people, beta, there is another antigen which is found on RBCs. Okay, that is the RH factor. So there are some people who are RH positive and there are some people who are RH negative. RH positive उन लोगों को बोलेंगे जिनके blood में, जिनके इसमें RBCs में normal दो antigens के अलावा एक extra antigen है, that is the RH antigen. Can you see this RH antigen? Yellow से दिखाया है यहाँ पे. So those individuals who have another antigen on their RBCs are called RH positive. और ये वाला RH negative है. This देखो बेटा, इसमें टोटल एंटीजन्स कितने होंगे इस आरबीसी में? RH positive person है ये. So how many antigens will be present? Total I am asking. Beta 3 antigens will be present, na? How? Antigen A, antigen B तो पहले से ही है. There is another additional antigen, RH antigen. So how many total antigens in RH positive person?
3 antigens.
3 antigens. And RH negative will have how many antigens?
2.
2 antigens. बेटा एंटीजन ए एंड एंटीजन बी तो सभी आरबीसीज में था ना, ये देखिए एंटीजन ए, हियर वी हैव एंटीजन बी, ये तो पॉसिबिलिटी है हमारे पास. Now those which have RH antigen are known as RH positive, those which do not have RH negative. But remember that nearly 80% of humans, we are all RH positive. 80%. Only 20% of people are RH negative, they do not have this RH factor. Now we have antibodies. हमारे पास एंटीजन ए के लिए एक एंटीबॉडी थी, दैट वाज वी हैड एन एंटीजन हियर, सी फॉर एंटीजन ए वी हैड व्हिच एंटीबॉडी?
Anti-B.
Anti-B. And for antigen B we had which antibody?
Anti-A.
Anti-A. So अब एक तीसरा एंटीजन आ गया तो इसकी भी एंटीबॉडी देखना पड़ेगा. We are going to talk about this. Anti-RH antibodies are not naturally found. For this antigen, normally we do not have antibodies. So जो भी RH negative person है, they can receive blood from whom? RH positive person once, only once. Because then एक बार blood लेने के बाद क्या हो जाएगा? इसमें भी anti-RH आ जाएगा. So we'll have anti-RH antibodies in his blood also. So अगर आप second time फिर से blood transfusion करोगे तो क्या चीज हो जाएगी? I just told you what is this process called as? Agglutination. क्या प्रॉब्लम आएगा?
Agglutination.
चलिए एक बार देखो बेटा, agglutination. Mixing of bloods with interactive antigens and antibodies. Mixing of blood with interactive, those which can react, which can interact, तो clumping हो जाता है. ऐसे RBCs free नहीं रहेंगे, वो अपना काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. This is agglutination, this is harmful. अब यहाँ पे agglutination कैसे हुआ इसको समझो. First time when this person, RH positive person, will give blood to RH negative person, what will happen? यहाँ पे antibodies बच जाएंगी, anti-RH antibodies. Because RH factor चला गया, कौन सा एंटीजन चला गया इसके अंदर? RH. जब भी एंटीजन जाएगा एंटीबॉडीज जरूर बनेंगे. तो यहाँ पे RH एंटीजन चला गया बिकॉज इसने ब्लड इसको डोनेट किया, सो RH एंटीजन इसमें भी आ गया. वंस वी हैव RH एंटीजन तो ऑब्वियसली एंटी RH क्या बनेंगी? एंटीबॉडीज बनेंगी. फर्स्ट टाइम तो चलो ठीक है क्योंकि पहले एंटीबॉडीज थी ही नहीं, सो आपकी एंटीबॉडीज यहाँ पे बन गई. बट सेकेंड टाइम जब आप ट्रांसफ्यूजन कर रहे हो, आप फिर से RH एंटीजन इसको सेंड कर रहे हो एंड ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे क्या बनी हुई है? RH एंटीबॉडीज. सो RH एंटीजन, RH एंटीबॉडीज, दोनों के दोनों इस तरह का प्रोसेस हो जाएगा. RH कैरिंग RH वाला एंटीजन, RH वाली एंटीबॉडीज आपस में स्टिक कर जाएंगे एंड व्हाट इज दिस प्रोसेस नोन एज?
Agglutination.
Agglutination.